Hello there, history enthusiasts and art aficionados alike. Today we delve into the life of a man who needs no introduction, Michelangelo Buonarroti. Born in the year 1475 in the quaint town of Caprese, Italy, Michelangelo was a prodigy who embraced the world of art from an early age. His talent was like a spark, catching fire and illuminating his path towards becoming one of the greatest artists of all time. When he was merely 13, he moved to the cultural hotspot of the time, Florence. Here, he rubbed shoulders with the leading artists of the era, absorbing, learning and refining his craft. But don't be fooled, Michelangelo was no ordinary apprentice. He was largely self-taught, preferring to learn at his own pace, in his own style, from the works of the great artists who had come before him. Even as a young boy, Michelangelo's talent was as clear as a Tuscan summer's day. Moving on from his early years, Michelangelo's talents began to truly shine during the Renaissance period. This era, known for its flourishing of the arts, sciences, and intellectual thought, was the perfect stage for a talent like Michelangelo's to unfold. As a sculptor, Michelangelo had an uncanny ability to breathe life into marble. His sculptures, like the Pietà and the David, are more than just chiseled stone. They are embodiments of human emotion, frozen in time. The Pietà, with its poignant depiction of Mary cradling the lifeless body of Jesus, still moves viewers with its raw emotion. The David, on the other hand, stands tall and proud, a symbol of human potential and resilience. But Michelangelo's genius wasn't confined to sculpture alone. As a painter, he created one of the most iconic frescoes in the world, the Last Judgment in the Sistine Chapel. Imagine for a moment lying on your back for 4 years, painting a massive, intricate artwork on a ceiling. That's what Michelangelo did. And the result? A stunning visual narrative that continues to captivate audiences even today. Now you might be thinking, well, that's impressive, but surely he couldn't have excelled in another field. And you'd be wrong. Michelangelo was also a remarkable architect. His crowning achievement in this field was the design of the Basilica of St. Peter in Rome. This grand structure, with its imposing dome, is a testament to Michelangelo's architectural genius. In truth, Michelangelo was no ordinary artist. He was a sculptor, a painter, an architect, and even a poet. His artistry was not limited to one medium or form. He was a man of many talents, a man who pushed the boundaries of what was possible in art, a man who embodied the spirit of the Renaissance. Indeed, Michelangelo was the embodiment of a Renaissance man. But what of Michelangelo's influence on art and culture, you ask? Well, let's dive right into that. Michelangelo's work was not just a showcase of his undeniable talent, but also a profound embodiment of the human spirit. His ability to capture the emotion and complexity of the human form was revolutionary. The way he sculpted David's hand, the tension in his brow, the curve of his muscles, it all resonates with us on a deeply human level. His influence seeped into every crevice of Western art. Artists who followed couldn't help but be inspired by his mastery. He set a new standard, a new bar of excellence that artists for centuries have tried to reach. He wasn't just a man of his time. He was, in every sense, timeless. His work was a beacon for the high Renaissance, illuminating the path for artists such as Raphael and Leonardo da Vinci. His impact was such that even today, over 500 years later, his works are still being studied, admired, and revered as masterpieces. Not only did Michelangelo shape marble and paint, but he also shaped minds. He inspired generations of artists to strive for a level of detail and realism that was unprecedented. His work became a kind of textbook, a guide to the human form and emotion. And it's not just artists who are in his debt. Millions across the globe visit his works every year, finding inspiration, solace, and a sense of awe in their presence. His works continue to speak to us, to challenge us, and to remind us of what humanity is capable of achieving. Michelangelo's legacy is etched not just in the marble of his sculptures or the paint of his frescoes, but in the very fabric of Western art and culture. He showed us a new way to see, a new way to interpret, and a new way to create. His legacy is as enduring as the marble he so skillfully sculpted. From a promising young artist to a revered master, Michelangelo's journey was truly remarkable. As the years rolled by, Michelangelo, the titan of the Italian Renaissance, continued to create, leaving an indelible mark on the world of art. But as with all great stories, his too had an end. In the winter of 1564, at the ripe age of 89, Michelangelo breathed his last. A remarkable life had come to a peaceful end, but even in death, Michelangelo's story didn't lose its flair for the dramatic. His body, initially laid to rest in Rome, was stealthily stolen and transported to his beloved Florence. It was here, in the city that had nurtured his talent and fueled his passion, that Michelangelo was finally laid to rest. And so, Michelangelo's story comes to an end, but his legacy lives on. His masterpieces continue to inspire, his life continues to intrigue, and his spirit continues to shape the world of art. And there you have it! A snapshot into the life and legacy of Michelangelo Buonarroti, an Italian sculptor, painter, architect, and poet who left an indelible mark on the world of art and culture. From his humble beginnings in Caprese to his meteoric rise during the Renaissance, Michelangelo's life was a testament to the power of talent, determination, and an insatiable curiosity about the human form and spirit. His masterpieces, like the Pieta, David, and the frescoes of the Sistine Chapel, continue to inspire and captivate millions around the world. They stand as timeless reminders of the heights human creativity can reach. Michelangelo's story is not just about art, it's about the enduring power of human potential and the beauty that can emerge when it's fully realized. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. Stay tuned for more historical deep dives, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep exploring history. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick peek into tomorrow's episode. We will be diving into the world of another Renaissance icon, Leonardo da Vinci. From his legendary works like the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper, to his revolutionary ideas in science, anatomy, and engineering, Leonardo's life is a fascinating exploration of genius and innovation. So mark your calendars and join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another exciting journey through history. You don't want to miss it. Remember, history is not just about the past, it's about understanding our present and shaping our future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep making history.